We are at the LA Times Festival of Books with Julian Winters.
Hi.
Who I've just had a major fanboy moment over because
I had the fanboy moment.
Okay, we kind of both had the fanboy moment.
Yes, is it equal?
Because I had to get him to sign my Running with Lions. Podcast listeners know that it was one of my favorite books of last year.
Thank you.
And you've got a little sneak peek
I do.
right now of How to Be Remy Cameron,
Yes.
which comes out September 10th.
September 10th, yes.
Tell us what this is about.
Remy is a very personal book. It's about an out and proud teen in high school who has always felt like he's known himself until he has his AP Lit course, and one of the final grades, he has to write an essay about who am I, and it's like the make or break essay. He's trying to get into Emory University, and he needs this course in order to get there, and so he has this kind of panic moment of, okay, but who am I? Because he's always been defined by, oh, he's the gay kid who came out at 14, or, oh, he's, one of 5 black students that go to our school, or, oh, he's the big brother to this, character. And it's just all these labels he wears all the time. This is who I am, but then he starts to realize, but is that all I am? And do these labels really define exactly who Remy Cameron is? So it's kind of an exploration of what labels mean to us, but it also has a great family dynamic, a couple of secret mystery parts I can't tell you about, but there's a lot of guessing games going on in it, and of course it wouldn't be me if I didn't have like a dorky romance in there, so that's in there too.
A dorky romance.
Yeah,
I like that
exactly
because
I promise you, it's so geeky, it's so dorky.
That's kind of what Lions was as well,
yes,
for sure.
yeah,
That's a good label for it.
Yeah.
How would you say that your writings evolved from first book to second?
Oh, it's a lot. I with the first book, I just kind of wanted to write the feel-good story, and that was my goal, and touching on certain issues throughout the book. And it also was written in third person, and Remy's written in first person. I've never, not even when I was like a small child, wrote in first person. I loved reading books like that, but I thought I just can't do that. It's just too personal. And so it was a challenge doing that, but it was a lot of fun. And Remy, like I said, is very personal. So exploring parts of myself and things that I see throughout, our community and things like that, it really helped me grow as a writer to really say, okay, you can challenge yourself and you can fail at it, but you can also improve. And that was great. So to fail, like I struggled so much in the beginning, but to have that under my belt now, I think I could write a lot of different stories.
So you think you'll visit first again sometime?
Oh, yes. The next book I'm working on first might be where I'm stuck now. I think this might be my calling. I don't know.
Okay. I can tell you, first is a nice place to be.
Yeah, it is.
So,
it is.
What are some elements of this book that are so personal to you?
Growing up, so I grew up in upstate New York, where I was one of 5 black students in my school, and then when we moved to Georgia, I was one of 400 that went to my school. So it's a very personal in the sense of I went through a lot of phases of, am I too gay? Am I black enough? Am I too perfect as a friend? Am I a good enough friend? A lot of things that I went through, Remy goes through in the book. It also explores my love for a lot of geeky things, and how I for a while I wouldn't let that define me because I thought, oh no, this is bad, people are going to make fun of me. And Remy goes through that because he has a lot of geeky moments, but it's almost like he's scared to show them now that he knows that these are the things that I'm defined by.
I love that you point out the geeky thing, because I saw on your Instagram earlier today of the comic books that you ran into here at the festival.
Listen, I almost had to leave, our booth just to go, bow down at the comic book booths and just say, listen, thank you, I love it.
Now, let's talk about Lions for a second, because you've had an amazing year. I mean, you started out of the gate that the book was blurbed by Becky Albertalli.
Yeah.
And now, just within the last week or two, you've won an award for it. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's been a wild journey because, first of all, I never thought I'd meet Becky Albertalli. I never thought I'd talk to her. I never thought, I would become friends with her. And then just meeting all the other people along the way that I've met, and growing in that area. I always felt like I was the kid sitting at the table in the corner where I peek over at all the cool kids and say, yeah, I'm never sitting at that table. But it's been kind of really awesome being taken in by so many different people. And I never thought I'd be an award-winning author. Like, I wanted to write the book for queer kids to enjoy, to see themselves, to know that, you're not some other subcategory. You're just a normal person. It's just a part of you. It doesn't define you. And to win an award, I broke down crying. It wasn't something I was expecting going into this, because my journey's always been about the reader. But to have something for myself was amazing. Still is amazing. I'm not over it. I guess I won't be over it until I actually hold the award in my hand and say, this happened.
This actually happened.
Yeah,
and the cover
exactly.
too,
What? Yeah.
which was a stunning cover, also won.
Yeah, the cover won for best cover, and that was so great for me in the sense that I love our cover designer, CB Messer. She's amazing. She reads all the books cover to cover. And so she knows these characters. She knows their stories. And what she did with that cover just blew me away. What she did with the Remy cover, I'm still in complete awe of how well she knows these characters.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And how's the when we talked back last year, the book had hardly been out.
Yeah.
How's the reader response been to it?
It's been amazing. Today, just alone, so many people walk by and say, "Oh my gosh, Running with Lions! I've heard of that book," and I'm just like, "What? You heard of all the books that came out in 2018? You heard of that book?" The response has been amazing. Going to the events and having people walk up to me and say, "Thank you for writing this book, because I've played soccer all my life, but there was never a queer soccer book," or "Thank you for writing this because there weren't a lot of books with bisexual main characters, or characters that were gay and Muslim, or black characters, or whatever." It's been amazing, the response I get teary-eyed every time. I'm like, I'm not strong enough for this. We can't talk about this. But it's also been so cool to know that I'm helping someone see themselves, because I didn't always get that opportunity growing up. So to know I'm getting to be a part of their journey, it's just been amazing.
Fantastic. And what have you thought of the festival? Because it's your first time out here.
Yes, it's my first time here for the festival. And I was talking to another friend about it, because I went to Y'all West last year. And Y'all West it's a nice little corner. And then this is like a whole city. Like, I get lost every time I go either to the bathroom or get something to drink. But it's amazing, because it brings so many different publishers, so many different books together, so many different genres, so many different kinds of authors are here. And that's the amazing part to me, just to know how influential books are, because there's people everywhere all the time, stacks of books in their arms, and you don't really get to see that in like media, like how impactful books are and how much people really enjoy the art that we put out there. So this has just been amazing to watch how excited people get when they see books.
Yeah, it's been very cool here.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Best of luck on How to Be Remy Cameron, coming out September 10th.